Hi, I'm Miranda Knobloch. This is my interactive journal for week 1. Okay, equity versus equality. Equity is defined as offering all students access to the same material and attempt to attain equal outcomes for all students by being sensitive to individual differences. Some of these students include students with disabilities, students from different cultural backgrounds, our EL students, English learner students, students who are mathematically gifted, and students who are unmotivated or need to build resilience. And then equality is providing students an equal opportunity to learn. Some examples of equity in the classroom would be for students who need accommodations, allow them to use assistive technology. An example of this would be a calculator. For students, for EL students, we can translate the notes to their native language or allow them to use a translation dictionary. So for the Common Core standards in math, I chose to focus on the operations and algebraic thinking. In kindergarten, we want them to understand addition as putting together and adding to, and understand subtraction as taking apart and taking from. In first grade, we want them to understand and apply properties of operations and the relationship between addition and subtraction. We want them to represent and solve problems using addition and subtraction, add and subtract within 20, work within addition and subtraction equations. By second grade, we want them to represent and solve problems involving addition and subtraction, as well as add and subtract within 20, as the same as first grade. We also want them to work with equal groups of objects to gain foundations of multiplication. By third grade, represent and solve problems involving multiplication and division, understand properties of multiplication and the relationship between multiplication and division. We want them to multiply and divide within 100. We want them to solve problems within the 4 operations and identify and explain patterns in arithmetics, By 4th grade, we will be having them use the 4 operations with whole numbers to solve problems, gain familiarities with factors and multiples, and we want them to generate and analyze patterns. In 5th grade, they will write and interpret numerical expressions as well as analyze patterns and relationships, and by 6th grade, they will understand ratio concepts and use ratio reasoning to solve problems. And this slide is just to show you the references that I used for this slide. Thank you.